Okay, hi everyone. This is Daryl. I'm from SingaporeSecretaryServices.com. Today's topic, we're going to talk about growing your business together with good corporate governance. It's going to be an introduction video about what our company is and what we are doing. Okay, just a brief introduction about who we are. Here at SingaporeSecretaryServices.com, we are an ACRA filing agent. So in Singapore, ACRA, or Accounting Corporate Regulatory Authority of Singapore, is the regulatory body that governs the companies in Singapore. For us as an ACRA filing agent, we have a qualified individual, which is myself, and the ACRA filing agent is able to make changes to all Singapore incorporated companies, and we are regularly audited by ACRA. Okay, so if you have an ACRA filing agent that's acting as your corporate secretary, they should have this certificate here. So ACRA will issue this certificate of registration to your ACRA filing agent. Okay, so recently we were audited by Deloitte. As you know, Singapore, we are pretty strict on anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism. So we passed the audit by Deloitte. We were comfortably in the compliant range. We got a score of about 31. The maximum score was 36. Okay, and these are our services. As a company, we assist clients to do incorporation of Singapore companies. We also provide a named secretary to sit on the board of your company. We prepare the annual general meetings. In fact, we also organize and run them for the clients. We prepare the resolutions and file them, and we also prepare the constitution of the company. We also provide the nominee director and nominee director if you require a nominee director to be sitting on the board of your company. So overseas clients, they may want to set up a company, and as you know, in Singapore, you need a resident director to be sitting on the board of your company, and we will provide that nominee director to you. And if you require a registered address for you to receive your mails, your official correspondence, we also provide that. We also set up local offices for overseas companies. So we have clients coming from all over the world. They would like to set up an office in Singapore to do business. They come to our company. We set up a company for them. We also assist them in setting up the local office, because we are well versed in doing that. And of course, once we set up the company for clients, we also assist in setting up a local Singapore bank account for the company. Our other services include mergers and acquisitions. So if you are looking to acquire another firm, or you're looking to look for another firm to merge two companies together, we can do that for you. We can also source for funding for our clients. If you are a company that's looking for an investor, or you're looking for some corporate funding, like a corporate loan from certain corporate lenders, we can do the sourcing for you and try to get you the best rates. We also assist in grant applications, which means that if you set up a company in Singapore, the Singapore government is actually very friendly in terms of helping companies grow, and they provide a lot of grants to newly incorporated and as well as companies that have been incorporated for some time. So we can assist in the grant application of your company to defray some of the company running costs. And of course, if you're going to set up an office in Singapore, we can also assist in that. So we can assist in the sourcing of office space, or maybe if you are going to set up a food and beverage outlet, we can help to source for appropriate F&B space for you. Okay, then do you need a corporate secretary like us? So do you need to hire a ACRA filing agent like us? Well, if your volume of transaction and revenue is low, generally we put the benchmark. This is a benchmark which is set by our company. If you have less than 10 transactions and your revenue is less than 20,000, then perhaps you do not need a corporate secretary. You can get somebody within your company. Of course, this person has to be familiar with what is required of him or her before he acts as your secretary. Then he has to be appointed, he or her has to be appointed as a corporate secretary, and you can do that. So if you are on a budget, and if your company is relatively dormant, very few transactions and very low revenue, then perhaps you do not need to hire an ACRA filing agent like myself. Okay, so if your firm is large and has an in-house accountant who can handle your company matters, then obviously you will not be looking for an ACRA filing agent. Since you are already paying an in-house accountant, the in-house accountant can sit as the secretary of your firm. Okay, so when do you need a corporate secretary? Well, if your transaction is high, basically you are governed by the Companies Act. You cannot start a company and then when you run foul of certain certain rules in the Companies Act, then you know when you are charged based on certain clauses in the act, and you say, oh, I'm not aware of this. You can't, because once you start a company, as a director, you should be competent with understanding what entails the rules and regulations in the Companies Act. Okay, so if your transaction is high, you must always remember you are governed by the Companies Act. So try not to make any mistakes. And that's the main reason why a lot of people appoint a corporate secretary like our firm. Okay, so if you're looking for an expansion, you're looking for investors, these people will want to see your company in order. And normally you appoint a corporate secretary is to put all your books in order so that if anybody comes in and takes a look at them, they are all in order, so that people can make an investment decision whether they are going to invest in your company, whether they are keen to participate in your expansion. Okay, and if let's say you just want to focus on the business side of things, you are the type of person that wants to just focus on running your business, growing your business, and do not want to focus on the administrative matters of your business, yes, then you can hire people like our firm to take care of the corporate matters for your firm. Okay, so these are the few company basics which you guys must know if you own a company. Okay, so so a lot of people actually come to us and say, can I do this or can I do that? How do I shut down a company? How can I issue new shares? You must always remember that the constitution, when you incorporate a company, your company is has a constitution. This constitution is actually the rule book of your company. What you can and cannot do, right, is all written in this constitution. If you want to make any changes to your company, you must look back at this constitution. Okay, and whenever you want to change something, for example, if you want to change the address of your company, or you may want to change maybe maybe the financial year of your company, then you would have to pass a resolution and you have to file it. Okay, so all you need to take note is that you need to take note that you have to hold an annual general meeting every year and you have to file your annual returns with ACRA. If you do not do this, you run into the danger of accumulating quite substantial fines from ACRA because you're not running your company in accordance to the Companies Act. And ACRA filing is one thing. To file your corporate tax, right, is with IRAS, which is with the Inland Revenue Authority of Singapore. So there are two filings which you need to take note. One is your AGM, and you have to file your annual returns. The next one is you have to file your corporate tax with IRAS. So a lot of clients, they actually mix up, or they jumble up, or they bundle the two together. So some of them, they file their annual returns, but then they do not file their tax returns. Then when IRAS comes chasing after them, they actually approach us and ask us, hey, I did my filing already, but why is it that IRAS is still after me? But that is two different government bodies which you have to adhere to. Okay, so remember that you have two filings to make. And even if you have a secretary, right, you must remember that if you are the director of a company, it is your responsibility to ensure that the company is run smoothly. You cannot appoint a corporate secretary and say that, oh, I wish to wash my hands off all responsibilities when it comes to corporate matters. That's why I hire a corporate secretary. You, as the director, are still responsible for the running of the company. Okay, so how to be cost effective? Whenever you make any changes to your company, you have to pass a resolution. Our advice to our clients is, if you want to pass multiple changes to your company, pass them all in one resolution. So that is how we tell our clients to save money, because every time we pass a resolution and we file it, we will charge the client. So if the client wants to save money, try to make all the changes at one go and then inform us. So we will charge them one charge for one resolution and one filing only. There is already no need for a company seal. There were changes made rather recently. So if you're setting up a new company, you can save some money by not having a company seal. You can do away with the need for a physical AGM. There are changes to the Companies Act which allow for this already. And of course, if let's say you're using accounting software like Xero, QuickBooks, or Wave Apps, these are the 3 accounting softwares which we normally recommend our clients to use. You can save substantial amount of money, especially when it comes to bookkeeping, because to hire a bookkeeper or to hire an accountant for your firm, it costs money. But with these online software that is available, they are available for very low cost, or like for Wave Apps, they are free. Okay, so we'll be providing another guide in another video on how to use software like Wave Apps to save on your accounting costs. Okay, so what is our company direction in 2018? We want to be more involved in the growth story of businesses. So what we do is that we actually, it's part of our know your client process. We actually interview our companies under our portfolio. We try to understand what exposure they require, and we try to find business opportunities for them as well. We will also be providing resources. So like this video is a good start. We'll be providing videos, and we've been providing articles for our clients to read. So our clients can learn more about running a company by watching our videos or reading the articles which are in our website. And also, if you want to learn more, so definitely look out for the resources tab on our website. And if you go to our website, singaporesecretaryservices.com, you can subscribe to our mailing list. Okay, and that will give you regular updates on corporate matters, and actually some tips and guides on how to run a company efficiently. Okay, these are the contact details. You can contact my colleague Corinne. That's her contact number and her email address, or you can contact myself. My name is Daryl. That's my business mobile number, and that's my email address. Yep. So that's the end of our presentation today. Thank you.